So, hello everyone, welcome to my channel Civil Engineering Knowledge. So, today we will learn about what is statically determinate structure and statically indeterminate structure. See, in simple I say you, whenever the structure is said to be statically determinate structure, when static equilibrium equations, that is sigma h is equal to 0, sigma v is equal to 0, sigma m is equal to 0. When this equation is itself enough to analyze the entire structure, then it is known as statically determinate structure. Okay. And when it is known as statically indeterminate structure, when the equilibrium equation, that is sigma h is equal to 0, v is equal to 0, m is equal to 0 is not enough to analyze the structure, it is known as statically indeterminate structure. So second one is shear force and bending moment here in statically determinate structure are independent of material used in the structure. Okay. But here shear force and bending moment depend upon the material behavior. That means depending upon what kind of the material you are going to use for the construction, that shear force and bending moment are depend on particular analysis. Since this is not enough, you need extra some equations to analyze the structure. So next, in statically determinate structure, stresses are not induced due to temperature variation or its support settlement, but here the stresses are induced. Okay. And one more thing, very logically you need to remember this. Whenever you go for any interview, they'll tell you or they will give you any example of the beam where you need to find out whether it is determinate or indeterminate structure. So in case if you are getting R is equal to 3n, it is determinate structure. R is greater than 3n, then it is known as indeterminate structure. If R is less than 3n, it is known as unstable beam. For this I can show you examples. Okay. I'll show you here examples. So here we'll take one beam. Okay. So we'll take a fixed beam. Okay. That is cantilever. So here at support reaction you will get here one reaction towards x, towards y, and one more it is moment. So here, so according to us, that is R is equal to 3 into n if it is determinate structure. So how many number of reactions are there? 3. Number of reactions is 3 and n here determines segment. Okay, here there is only one segment, so n will be equal to 1. So 3 will be equal to 3. Therefore, the given cantilever beam is statically determinate structure. Okay. So here what does 3 represents? That in the formula R is equal to 3 into n. 3 is nothing but your equilibrium equation, that is summation of h is equal to 0, summation of v is equal to 0, summation of m is equal to 0. These 3 condition represents the number 3. Hence, if it is equal, it is known as statically determinate. If this R is greater than this 3, then it is indeterminate. In case if it is less, it is known as not stable. Okay. So this is all about today's class. You please make sure that whenever they ask the difference between these two, you should understand in explaining. Okay. First one point you should remember is it should only the equilibrium equation whatever is there, it should be enough to analyze entire structure. One more thing is, so whenever we take beam, we go for shear force and bending moment diagram. So that is here in case of statically determinate structure, it is independent of the material behavior, but here it is dependent. And one more thing here is stresses are induced due to any support settlement. It may be fixed or it may be simply, that may be due to support settlement or temperature variations. The stresses are not induced in case of statically determinate, but in case of indeterminate it is induced. Thank you. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe my channel and share it to your friends for their benefits also. Okay, thank you.